It's the Sachem Braves and the Connetquot Thunderbirds here on the LI Sports Network for this developmental matchup here on the Suffolk County High School Hockey Leagues. Folks listening at home, I'm Magnus Healy, taking you through this broadcast tonight. Working the camera is the wonderful Wally Mitchell, and doing my producing tonight is Travis Quigley. A loaded stack here at the LI Sports Network. Taking a look at the loaded teams on the ice tonight. You have the Sachem Braves, who come in at 6-0-0, have been running through this developmental league led by none other than Mason Lovergene, who has 13 goals this season. Just an astounding amount of goals. But you look on the other side as well, Joel Antonio has 10 for the side of Connetquot. But what makes the difference, Connetquot's 1-6, Sachem 6-0, and it kind of makes you scratch your head a little bit, where you could have a difference maker like Antonio, who has 10 goals himself. What is going wrong for Sachem that, or it's not for Sachem, excuse me, Connetquot, that they're 1-6? A little bit of a head scratcher there. You look into the head, you have some big sticks on Sachem's side, like Atkins and Zub and Ruzelowicz, and Antonio will kind of play that forefront of the shifts on the lines for Connetquot, led as well by Jonathan Kotzonis. We have actually a brother duo here, Konstantinos Kotzonis, number 66, and number 3 is Jonathan Kotzonis. So I will try my best to let you know who's who. As we look down, if you're on the broadcast tonight, to your left, you have the Connetquot Thunderbirds in the red and white with yellow accent uniform, skating from left to right here. And on the other side of the ice, we have the Sachem Braves sporting the Blackhawks-esque jerseys in gray, gold, red, and black, skating from right to left to start this. And just like that, the buzzer has sounded. We are picking up pucks here on the North Rinks for this developmental matchup, as we are just moments away from the opening face-off in the net for each team. For Connetquot, it's Grant Cowder, and for Sachem, it's Santino Amorata, respectively. Both teams coming off, Sachem coming off of a win against Kings Park, 7-2. And Connetquot on the other side coming off of a loss 7-5 in what was a barn burner to Kings Park. So both teams have played Kings Park in their most recent matchup. Connetquot comes away with a loss in what was a close one, and Sachem comes away with a win in what was a very dominant win in that fashion. So we'll see, can Lovergene continue his dominance here tonight? Maybe extend to 15 goals, but certainly 13 is enough for his stat sheet for the year. And on the other side, can Connetquot kind of gather their things here, push forward, get to 2-6, and knock off what is an undefeated powerhouse in Sachem at the moment. And if you're wondering if the Sachem team has just kind of cruised through, I don't think that's the case. 8 goals, 5 goals, 10 goals, 6, 7, and 7. So just a tremendous amount of scoring for this offense, as we mentioned Lovergene. But enough talking about these two teams. We're heading here to the national anthem here on the North Rinks. The national anthem is behind us, and we look over to the opening face-off here for this developmental matchup here in the North Rinks. 15 minutes await this first period. A dominant Sachem squad on one side and a struggling but perseverant Connetquot on the other. Left to right go Connetquot, right to left goes Sachem in the gray, Connetquot in the white. And here we go. Puck dropped and we're off. It's won by Connetquot initially, but it's flicked through the neutral zone and intercepted by Beltram on the far side. Some stick checks coming. Beltram remains with possession. Shot out front, out in the crease. It's near, but it looks like we have a save early on from Grant Cowder. But Sachem wasting no time. 11 seconds off the clock, and Cowder's already on his back, fending for his life in his own crease early on in this first period. If Sachem can continue to put the same pressure that they have in this first opening seconds, I think we'll see what we have all night and all season with the Sachem squad as they win the opening faceoff. It's sent back down low. A good job there from Collins. Back out in front, rattles off the far boards. Bodies fly, shot through for head, tries to break it through, can't do it. Get his own rebound, 14:30 to go. Back to the far side, Collins dishes it out front, passes to Beltran. Back to the top point, now handling it is Fusa. Fusa works around Beltran now. Beltran handles it, but quickly sent down the ice. Good job there by Aiello. Beltran will continue to have it in the far corner, shot off the body, and a save. Once again, follows it up, back at the crease, out in front, Collins with it now, shot, pad save. Body's in the slot, and it's finally cleared. Good job there from Burns. For the Thunderbirds, a minute off the clock. Thunderbirds need to clear, get some pressure off of Cowder, and let their defense breathe a little bit, but Collins tries to say otherwise. Sends it back up to the top point. Atkins down low, Atkins to Hen. Sends it around the boards, behind the back of the aforementioned Cowder. Off the boards. Far side for Beltram, sent down low off the post. Stick checks coming from both sides, and it's finally an opportunity to clear now, but they need to go quick with Orfanos, and it's finally sent down the ice for an icing. 13:31 to go in this first period. It's been all Sachem in the offensive zone. Connetquot looking for a break. They get theirs, but it results nonetheless in an icing. So we'll look now ahead to hope for possibly an opportunity for Sachem to score, but even less for Connetquot to get a clear finally. O-zone faceoff coming for the Braves. Checked around by Zub and eventually won by Brace. Brace up top, down low shot from McCarthy, and a stick save from Cowder. And now working with it is the masterful Lovergene. Lovergene sends it to Zub. Zub rattles off some bodies in the slot, nowhere to find it. Rakos has it now, gathers it behind his own net. Lovergene in pursuit, down to Kotsonis and in the far point. Kotsonis now dumped into the neutral zone, and handling it now is McCarthy. McCarthy through the neutral zone, cross ice pass to Brace. Brace sends it down low. Lovergene in pursuit, so is Haggerty, who will have it now. Fought for, looks like Zub's got it. Zub will try to ring it around the net. Backhanded shot, pad save. Lovergene with it now behind the net. Lovergene for the Braves. Lovergene in the far corner. Looking for something to Zub. Zub to far side. Zub in front of the net, tries to poke it through, out in front, rattling through the slot, but it's another save from Cowder. Continuous pressure from Sachem. And finally a breath for Connetquot as it dumps through the neutral zone and into the Braves defensive zone. McCarthy will now handle it behind his own net. As I had mentioned at the top of this broadcast, in the net for Sachem is Santino Amarada. He's been resting, no pressure thus far. Zub jars it free, and now Zub's got it through the neutral zone, across the red line. He's got it in pursuit. Lovergene if he needs him. Wrister, shot, and it's a save. It is rebound by Zub out in front in the crease, and a save coming from Cowder. It's been a problem for Cowder this season with the rebounds out in front, giving these teams second chances on what should have been saves. You lose control of the puck. It rattles out in front of your crease, and suddenly you're looking at the puck and reaching for it, getting it out of your own net with a score on the board for the opposing team just because you couldn't corral it in, but does a good job there. A little bit of pressure from Zub, but nonetheless, Connetquot will finally win an opening faceoff, but it's quickly intercepted in the neutral zone by Rodriguez. Down low it goes. Aiello with it now in the far corner for Connetquot in his own defensive zone. Dumps it through the neutral zone. Rodriguez intercepts it though at the red line for Sachem. Rodriguez to the offensive zone. Intercepted quickly and dumped back and forth we go. Neutral zone, offensive zone. Back and forth here at North Rinks for this DV matchup. Rodriguez fans it backwards. Back in now for Aiello, and Aiello will finally get it a little bit closer to the offensive zone, now in it. And it rattles off the near boards. Katsonis misses the stick, but regains his speed. Now Katsonis with speed at the far point. Wrister through traffic and a stick save for Amarada. Rattling at the far boards. Finally jarred free from Kylie Russo. Now we'll see if the near corner, 11:03 to go in this first period, knotted up at 0 here for this hockey game. Russo with it. Russo tries to jar it free. Ayala will have it at the neutral zone, sends it back down low, and Rodriguez will skate on 1 foot. Finds it now, dangling through traffic. Rodriguez with speed. Rodriguez battling through some forechecks. He slips. I don't know, they'll get a tripping there. We won't. And now Connetquot has it in their own defensive zone, back low. Oh, a quick interception though, but loses the puck again was Beltram, as Beltram now skates for it. Beltram looking for something. Sends it across. Is it in the net? No, it's not. It's on the perimeter. Now it rattles back and forth. Beltram looks to clear it. He does. And finally, Connetquot sides it into the neutral zone. And an opportunity now. Puck jarred free, but a good job from Bustamante. Did it out of harm's way, but a good stick check coming from Gesick. Gesick will have it in the near corner, and some pushing and shoving going on between Bustamante as prevents anything from happening with 10:05 to go, 10:04 in the first period. As now Beltram has it. Beltram with speed. A good forecheck though from Gesick. As back and forth we go here. The Northricks. Henn with it now. Henn loses it in the neutral zone. Puck in the air. Puck down low to Atkins. Atkins is the big stick that I had mentioned at the top of this broadcast. Comes in on the second shift today. 9:39 to go in this first period. Back and forth. Line changes coming for Connetquot as now an opportunity for Bustamante. He's bumped into the boards. Sent up top through the slot, but no stick to find for the Braves. As now down the ice, Connetquot goes, led by Antonio. Their leading goal scorer with 10. Can he make it 11? Shot high. Just past the outstretched stick of Amarada. Puck rattles in the far boards with 9:15 to go in this first period. A little bit more action for the Connetquot team. And an icing is called. We see a stoppage with 9:09 to go in this first period. As we'll head down now for an ozone faceoff for the first time tonight for Sachem. As Antonio will take it. Can Antonio capitalize now, looking for something? Antonio out in front, rattling. Nowhere to go now, out to the blue line for Donley. Donley loses it. Now Donley having to get back and play some defense on Zub. Zub through traffic, blue gloves, dangling through the stick of Donley, but Donley with a good check, takes it back out in front, rings it around the net, loses control. Good stick check on defense out in front, just past the stick of Brace in the slot at a good opportunity in an open net, couldn't capitalize as it's sent back down to the far point. Orfanos with it, trying to check it out for the Thunderbirds, rattling off some skates, finally jarred free, and now Antonio sends down the ice with speed, across the red line, into the offensive zone, but a good stick check for the Braves as now Haggerty will chase after his puck. And an icing is called. 8:29 to go in this first period. I'm seeing a solid mix from both sides. Offense has been a little bit more prominent for Sachem. They've struggled. They have a few opportunities near the slot. Couldn't capitalize though, just past the stick of Edward Brace. As now an ozone faceoff again is flicked up off the rafters, and that'll be a whistle blown again. I don't know how the puck got that high, but another ozone faceoff is only a second shaves off the clock due to that. As now an ozone faceoff coming for Sachem. Or excuse me, Connetquot, as Rykos will miss it. Can't lose it. Rykos has the opportunity. Rebound, stick save from Amarada, and now down the ice they go, led by Brace. Brace with speed. Brace sends it down low. Bounces off the far boards out in front. Rebound, Zub. Stick shot, no good. Zub sends it back to the neutral zone. Gives the chance for some line changes for the Brave squad. Ryan has it now. Ryan sends it down low. And cross ice pass to McCarthy for the Braves. McCarthy at the far point. Sends it around the boards. And back down to Finnemore. Finnemore with it. Finnemore to Ryan. Trying to get something, and it goes past the stick of McCarthy. And down the ice for an icing with 7:38 to go in this first period. As an O-zone face-off now for the Braves. Their third of the night. Unfortunately, haven't been able to capitalize thus far. They look to now, though. Bustamante's at the near point. They'll battle for it. They'll win it. It's through the slot for Russo. Russo to Ian. Ian now down to Finnemore, who loses it in the near corner to Kotzonis. Kotzonis now, and it's finally cleared. Good job there from Aiello. Aiello to the neutral zone. 7:23 to go in this first period. Scoreless are we on the North Rinks. Back and forth in the neutral zone. Puck in the air, puck down low. And it'll finally be sent down, and Aiello will greet it. Aiello across the ice. Gesick with it. Gesick loses it, has it in the near corner. That's his teammate Fielding. Fielding sends it back up top to Gesick. Gesick loses it to Bustamante. Bustamante now playing some great defense in the neutral zone as Finnemore now has it. Finnemore, the lone man for the Braves, sends it to the slot. No one to receive it. Instead, it's the Connetquot Thunderbirds led by Aiello. Aiello across the ice. Gesick with it now. Excuse me, not Gesick. That is Ramirez. Finnemore clears it. Now across to Russo. Kylie Russo sends it across the ice. 6:32 to go in this first period. And it's a bit of stationary play back and forth. Some line changes coming now. Who will be the first to strike for this developmental matchup? As we look. Line changes coming from Connetquot. An opportunity now for Sachem. They're low, short-handed through traffic, but good defense. Coming straight off of in transition was Haggerty. Came like a bull out of a china shop in that board, and a big check coming from Bustamante, but no penalty called on Antonio. Far boards now, looking for it, rattling near that Sachem bench. Will it be jarred free at will? Who has it now? That's Donley. Donley jars it free. Donley now to Orfanos. Orfanos takes it down low through the slot, nowhere to go. 5:46 to go in this first period. Burns with it now. Burns, a great stick check though. A good job from Hen is now down the ice they go. Quickly in transition is Rodriguez, but he loses the stick. Or the puck, excuse me. A good stick check coming from Haggerty, who has been phenomenal on defense for Connetquot as we see more line changes. Guys coming in and out very quickly, especially when the puck's sent down and back and forth on this ice so rapidly, it gives your guys an opportunity. As Atkins with it now at the far near point. Atkins dangling through traffic. Can he get through? He can't. Haggerty once again, good stick checks. And whistle is blown. No penalty offsides, I believe. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off from the near red circle. 5:12 to go in this first period. Leaning towards the side of Sachem. Hopefully they can get a shot out. Atkins, Zub, Lovergene, your big three for Sachem as we now move to the far side. Opportunities come for both. Zub wins it. Zub quickly loses it, though. A great stick check coming from Donley. Loses the neutral zone as now it rattles off the far boards. Quickly, Fusa has it. Fusa to Brace. Brace down low to the stick of Haggerty. Haggerty looks to clear it. Bounces it off the near boards through the neutral zone. 4:54 to go in this first period. Zub with it now. Zub out in front through the slot. Dangling through some defenders, but a good stick check coming from Donley. Zub regains, sends it to Brace. Brace in the far point, nothing to show for it. Out low, rebound out in front, and he scores! Mason Lovergene make that 14 on the year, and a 1-0 Sachem lead over Connetquot here on the North Rinks. You see, Zub has it, dishes it to Brace. Brace tries to send it through the slot. Zub regains it. Briefly, Brace's shot off the post, and it just finds the stick of Lovergene. Couldn't have wrote it up any better for Mason Lovergene as quickly they go now down with Zub. Zub one-on-one with the net, just overskates it. Likes to take it back around, try to fakes out the net, and he can't do it. Now to the far point. It's finally cleared by Rikos, but Mason Lovergene, 14 goals on the season. Wow, that is an incredible feat, and more to come tonight. As now Aiello with it at the far corner. Bounces it off perfectly to the stick of Zub. Zub now with it. Good stick check though in defense. Zub out in front. Near the crease in the slot. Lovergene has it now intercepted quickly from Kotzonis. They can't keep it in. And now down the ice it goes, just past the stick of Ryan. 3:57 to go and a 1-0 Sachem lead. As now Rykos battles with it on the far post. Is back and forth we go. It's sent down low quickly, though, by Fielding out in front. And a glove save from Amarada. Santino Amarada, only a second save that he needed to have today. So not a lot of pressure as the Sachem defense and offense has been kind of keeping his slack low. As with 3:38 to go, a 1-0 Sachem lead over Connetquot. As we look now, an O-zone face-off one. Donnelly out in the slot. Donnelly quickly cleared, though. Finnemore now has it. Finnemore will skate through the neutral zone. Battling some stick checks from Haggerty as it's finally cleared for the Thunderbirds. As now Donnelly will have it. Donnelly on the near side. Donnelly skating down low towards the goal line. Donnelly will short stop out in front. Stick check and a good shot there. Almost went in on the shot from Edwin Ramirez. And a good save from Amarada, but quickly they pressure again. 3:07 to go in this first period. Shot trickles through behind the net. Haggerty goes down low now. The parents want him to stay at the point. As now it's finally cleared by Bustamante, but it's still quickly. Donnelly gets to it as now the puck rattles off of Katsonis' face off of the stick of Ramirez, as now Donnelly has it in the neutral zone. Donnelly dangles through Russo. Donnelly quickly overskates it, though. As now down the ice it goes. Finnemore's got an open space. Only one man to beat it. It's the best defender on this team, and Haggerty shows you why. Backhanded pass. Can't find. I believe that's Bustamante. No, excuse me. That is Ian. And it's sent down low. Bustamante now chases after it with 2:20 to go in this first period. Down the ice we go. Good opportunity now for Ian, but it's quickly taken away. Good job from Gesick. Now Donnelly with it. Donnelly through traffic towards the net, but a stick save and a clock stoppage from Santino Amarada. As we take a look at that save from Amarada earlier, it's down low with Donnelly. Donnelly kind of stops short there. A little juke move on the Sachem defender, sends it out towards the slot. A great job. Quick reaction from Edwin Ramirez, but an even quicker reaction as he can't best Santino Amarada on the shot there. As an O-zone faceoff is won, but it quickly lost as now down the ice they go, led by Beltran. Beltran one-on-one with the net. Wide, short, out in front, rebound, and he scores! What a sequence of events, and Daniel Henn walks away with the score for Sachem as they extend this lead to 2-0. See, it's quickly lost in the neutral zone. Beltram has it, takes it wide, tries to go down low, bring it towards the slot. Wrister off the pad, and it finds Henn, who just pokes it through the flying and flailed out arms of Grant Cowder. But to the avail that I had said earlier and how important that the rebound would be out in front and trying to corral things, it shows true there with the goal on Cowder. Atkins now with a shot down low. Rebound out in front. Does it cost him again? It does not. 1:39 to go in this first period. Atkins now has in the neutral zone. Dangles through some defenders. He's got speed now. Atkins takes it wide. Now coming back short. Stick save out in front. Is it through the legs? It's poked through. Where is it? And they're saying it was a save. They were inches away from possibly an own goal, as down low was Rykos, I believe, who almost poked it into his own net. That was a dangerous sequence from the Thunderbirds with 1:24 to go in this first period. A now 2-score deficit to this heavy-hitting Brave squad. O-zone faceoff. Zub loses it. Back out in front near the slot for Lovergene. Can he make it 15? Lovergene shot wide. As now down they go to Finnemore. Finnemore up top to McCarthy. McCarthy at the near point. Sent down low through the slot past the stick of Lovergene, who skates after it quickly. Now Aiello has it. Antonio, excuse me. Bounces off with Zub. Just under a minute to go in this first period. Call it 59 seconds. Taking around the net. Lovergene tries to jar it through. He can, and a good clear coming from the stick of Rykos. Liam Rykos gets it free. Now to the stick of Ryan for the Braves. Ryan to Lovergene. Lovergene through traffic. Takes it wide. Can he get the angle? He can't. Through the slot, just past the stick of Zub. 43 seconds to go in this first period. Brace now. Brace loses it. Rykos has it. Sent around the boards they go. Lovergene will look to gather at 32 seconds to go. Zub with 28. Zub with 26. Zub shot, and he scores! Jackson Zub closes out this first period with a goal to extend this Sachem lead to 3-0. Good job. Lovergene has it wide, sends it through the slot, rattles off some sticks, finds Zub through traffic, blinds the goalkeeper, takes it wide, and a beautiful shot. Forehand shot for the third goal of the night for Sachem. All three coming in the first period. As another face-off is won. 19 seconds. Down the ice it goes, 17, and a icing is called. The clock stops with 15 seconds on it. As we take a look now, we knew Sachem could score. That was not the problem. Three different goal scorers: Lovergene, Hen, and Zub. Brace, Beltram, and Lovergene with the assist, coming on those respective goals. So Sachem looks to continue to pile this on, extend to 7-0, and continue to dominate this developmental league as quickly. Connetquot wins it, as now Katsonis with 10 seconds. Stick check with Lovergene, bodies on the floor with 7 seconds. Rodriguez in the near corner on the far side with 3 seconds. To Brace, and the buzzer sounds. So that is it for this first period here on the LI Sports Network. Sachem leads 3-0, and we'll be back after this.
McMahon flips it up the boards. They shoot, they score! And right now that team's been the Friar, so if the Cougars want to pull off an upset, that means possession. That shot, they score!
Back and forth he goes, dangling the puck. As now Minardi has it. Minardi will take it through the slot, stop short. Back up top to the blue line, send it back down low. Rebounded, out in front, Minardi with it now. 360 with a pad save.
At least 6 or 7, if not more, shots. Here's Scotty, odd man rush, 2-on-1 developing. Scotty scores!
And now it's going to be a chance here. Breakaway, Panicia to the backhand. He scores!
And we're back here on the LI Sports Network. For those of you who stuck around with us at intermission, you saw the top 10 plays, 10 through 6, from last week here on the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Stick around for that second intermission at the end of the second period, and you'll see 6 through 1. 5 through 1. Sorry, Travis. Excitement here on the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. We'll always have enough plays to show you guys. That is never an issue as we start the second period. Sachem with a 3-0 lead over Connetquot. Some scoreboard issues as now it just says Connetquot 3 on the other side. So eventually we'll fix that here. I don't know when. Oh, now we've got it. Guest has 2. There we go. No, now that says they only have 2 goals. Now Connetquot has 99 goals. So chaos here for the producer as maybe Connetquot will get there first. Haggerty down the ice. Haggerty with speed. Wrister and a stick save out in front. And he scores! What a goal there from Cameron Haggerty. And suddenly the deficit cuts to 2. You see, he wins it in the neutral zone. He's short-handed, but a quick little fake with the stick through some defenders. Really nice move there. Takes it wide. Wrister rattles off the stick. I think Amarata kind of ushered it into the net with his rear leg. Unfortunate for him, but luck for Connetquot as now it's 3-1. Sachem still leads, but a deficit shorter than it was when we began the period. As now ozone faceoff or neutral zone faceoff following the goal is won by Atkins. Atkins wants a 3-goal lead again out in front, and it can't find the stick of Beltram, but Fusa has it. Fusa on the stick check. Now Beltram to Hen. Hen out in front, takes it wide. Dangling through some defenders, through traffic, backhanded shot wide. Now in the near corner. Fusa with it. Fusa to Beltran in the slot. Now Collins, can they finally get a clear? They will, as Orfanos now gives them a breather. With 13:55 to go in the second period, we see 1 goal and an icing coming. So a good job from Connetquot early on to limit anything early, and an opportunity comes on the breakaway from Haggerty, who cashes it into the net with no worries. As another row zone face-off for Sachem. Can they get back to that 3-goal lead that they had in the beginning of this period? As we look now, they don't have it. Now Beltram wins it. Beltram out in front. Hen with it. Backhanded pass out in front to Collins, and he scores. Camden Collins makes this Sachem lead 3 goals on their response to Haggerty's goal. As we take a look, they win the faceoff. It rattles off the near boards. Sent to Hen. Hen tries to get it through, can't do it. Ushers it over to Collins, who, a little nice forehand shot, drags it across the ice and into the Connetquot net. As now it's 4-1 Sachem Braves as they lead the Connetquot Thunderbirds here for this developmental matchup. The ensuing faceoff is won by the Braves. Bounced off the boards by Ryan as he's checked pretty heavily into the boards by Burns. Zub with it down low, out in front, just past the stick of Lovergene. Down low, back to Lovergene on the far side. Lovergene will take it behind the net, tries to get it out into the slot, can't do it as it's bounced off the boards. Finally, Burns has an opportunity, but it's quickly intercepted. A good job there from Zub. Zub to Brace. Brace down low. It'll bounce off the boards, and Aiello has it. Aiello will not actually hustle, and now Lovergene has it now in the far corner. Lovergene working through some defenders. Sends it to Zub. Zub out in front, tries to get it through the slot to Brace, can't do it. Now to the near corner for Burns. Burns with speed, bounces it off the boards, uses it as an advantage, and that's going to be a tripping. No, it will not. I guess my eyes aren't as good as those on the ice, but to me that looked like a blatant tripping. I guess it was as he fell, and now out in front, shot pad save. Good job, Orfanos, aggressive early. Back to the blue line now. Sent down low, just past the stick of Burns. Now with it, McCarthy. McCarthy near his own net to the left of the aforementioned netminder Amarada. No pressure, as the parents to the right of me want the Braves going down the ice quick, and Zub responds to that. Denley through some defenders, one-on-one with the net. Zub, shot wide. Now behind the net they go, 12:07 to go in the second period. Zub with it, trying to jar it free, he can. To Lovergene. Lovergene back up top to McCarthy. McCarthy shot down low through traffic, hits off of Aiello. Rakos whiffs on it, now gives Lovergene the chance. Lovergene out in front. Can he shoot? He scores! Mason Lovergene, 15 goals on the season. His second of the night here on this DV matchup. I mean, he's just getting lucky. I mean, 15 goals is 15 goals, but the puck seems to be in the right spot at the right time for Mason Lovergene. Just a beautiful move around. Counter. 15. Wow. 15 goals on the season for Mason Lovergene. Who knows his tally at the end of this Suffolk County High School Hockey League season, but I'm sure it'll set a record if there is any. As now Connetquot will look to win the faceoff. They don't, but they do get in the neutral zone. Unfortunately, they're backtracking towards their own net as Haggerty loses his feet, and now Russo has an opportunity. Russo trying to go through traffic. Haggerty with his stick out on the ice as he's sprawled out on all fours. And now Sachem will have it in the neutral zone. Sachem, Rodriguez now. Rodriguez to Ian off the boards. Bustamante sets it down low. Finnemore will look for it. Loses it quickly to Donley. Donley flicks it through, past the stick of Bustamante as now it kind of loses itself in the neutral zone and slows down. As now Rodriguez will take it around his own net. Ryko's putting pressure, dumps it into the neutral zone as Russo looks to get it. He can't. Donley with it. Calling for the puck is Haggerty in the neutral zone, and they'll send it across the boards to Katsonis. That is Jonathan Katsonis, not his brother, Konstantinos Katsonis. That's a mouthful. Konstantinos Katsonis. I like it. As they're handling in the neutral zone. They quickly lose it. Finnemore has it on the near point. Finnemore out in front to the slot, but a good defensive move from Haggerty. Out in front for Finnemore. Finnemore shot. Pad save. It's out in front. Is it a goal? It is not, but a good sequence from Finnemore as he puts constant pressure on Grant Cowder, who doesn't really know where the puck is at any given time, and we will have a change in net. Cowder skates off, and in comes Noah Martin. Wearing number 7, not number 35, for those of you who might know his number at home. So back down they go. Shot down low. Atkins can't find the net through traffic. Is now handling it quickly down the ice. Is Ramirez. Across the ice to Hen. Hen quickly loses it in transition to Antonio, who sends it down low, and it's quickly retrieved by Fusa. Fusa takes it around his own net. Fusa with speed, dangling through some defenders, loses on the stick check from Gesick. Gesick through the slot, no one there. Atkins on the far corner. Atkins through traffic, Atkins to Hen. Hen tries to get it through traffic, can't find it, as now Katsonis. Constantinos with it now, as it's quickly lost, and down the ice they go, led by Hen. Can Hen get his second? Hen across the ice to Beltran, just too far. Through the slot, a dangerous pass back out in front, but a good clear from Antonio. Down low in the slot, Hen with it. He loses it, and Antonio clears it. Back and forth action, 9:16 to go, 5-1, Sachem leads over Connetquot as it's subbed through the neutral zone. Back and forth we go, and that's a check coming, but no penalty. As now the near point is Collins. Collins sends it back down low through the slot, can't find Hen. Shot out in front, an opportunity, it won't fall. Near the point, and finally, Cowder can jump on it and come away with the save there. I heard cheering from the Sachem parents, and I thought it was a goal. Got me a little worried, but it was not. So 5-1 remains the lead as Sachem leads over Connetquot. An ozone faceoff coming, and Zub will head it. Zub will win it, sends it to Brace. Brace can't field it though. Bounces off the boards to Lovergene. Who knows, will he be at 16? No, he will not. It's sent down the ice. Orfanos will beat the icing. Orfanos takes it wide. Cutting in, shot, and a chest save with ease from Santino Amorata. 8:33 to go in this second period. As I had mentioned, stick with us. At the end of this second period, you'll be treated 5-1 on the top 10 highlights from the Suffolk County High School Hockey League last week. Really, with any 10 of them, could be argued for one, but we eventually, as a team, came up with one that will sure be a treat for you guys at home, as now Lovergene pins it on the far boards. Sends it around the ice, and Ryan will have it at the near corner for it behind his own net. Sends it back around to Lovergene. Lovergene with it now. Bounces off the ice back to Ryan as they just play keep away, do Lovergene and Ryan. Ryan to Zub. Zub with speed. Dangling through some defenders. Can't get it past Donnelly, but Brace recovers it. To Zub. Shot. Chest save out in front. Rebounded. Brace has it. Bodies in. Is it a goal? It is not. What a sequence. And a great save from Grant Cowder, who is on all fours, outstretched on his stomach, to prevent a 6th goal for Sachem here tonight. Oh, Noah Martin, excuse me. My apologies at home. There was a net switch that I had mentioned earlier. As Cowder comes off, Noah Martin comes in. So Noah Martin with his first save of the night. They might have another one here. Ian with it. Quickly taken away, though, from Donnelly. As down the ice they go, led by Katsonis. Katsonis has speed. He's got to get it out quick. He does. Taking it wide is Burns. Can he get anything? No. 7:40 to go in the second period. Burns now follows his shot. Out on the top to Katsonis, past his stick and through traffic. As now on the near side is Russo. Kylie Russo tries to clear it for the Braves. Haggerty with it now. Haggerty to Orfanos. Orfanos at the near point. Stick check coming and nothing to show for it as Rodriguez gets it out of harm's way. Puck rattles. Puck sent across the ice. Now to Donnelly. Donnelly through the slot. Burns can't find it. A good clear from Bustamante as the parents next to me urging him to get down the ice. Penalty free are both squads thus far. as Donnelly with a backhanded passes. Penalty minutes are not really a problem. 7 minutes and 5 minutes respectively for each side, so they don't spend too much time in the box, but when they do not capitalize. Both teams average less than a power play goal a game, but they don't need it as Finnemore has it. Finnemore with a shot wide and a save from Noah Martin. So 2 shots on Noah Martin and 2 saves. Sachem has not been able to best him, even with one-on-one with one of the best sticks we have here with Finnemore. Lucas Finnemore cannot capitalize on Noah Martin. As an ozone faceoff is coming for the Braves, 6:33 to go in this second period. 5-1 is the lead for Sachem. Bounces off Collins' stick, set to the near corner. And eventually, will it be jarred loose? It will. Beltran with it, Beltran, and that'll be a cross-checking delayed penalty, as that was an aggressive hit from Liam Rykos behind the net. As Atkins with it now. Penalty soon to come. Whistle is blown, and Rykos should be heading to the box. He knows it, doesn't even have to be told. The skate of shame. The door opens, and now an opportunity as well opens for Sachem as they'll face their first power play as we see the first penalty of the game. Referee just explaining Rykos' wrongdoings on the cross-check. An aggressive one into the boards. So now we look 2 minutes on the power play for Sachem. Excuse me, it was elbowing on the penalty. So it'll take us about to 4:12 once this power play is done, and quickly they get to it. Beltran takes it wide. Can he circle it back towards? He can't. Shot off the post. Rebounds it through the slot. Out on top to Atkins. Atkins working around some defenders. Atkins takes it wide too. Backhanded pass through the slot, can't get anyone. 15 seconds are off of this power play. Through the slot to Collins, shot wide, rebound out in front, and he scores! The 6th goal of the night comes from Clark Beltran. And it's a 6-1 Sachem lead on the power play. We look there. On the far side is Hen. Hen sends it down low to the slot for Collins. Ricochets off, and Beltran, gets lucky with the rebound and pokes through the net for the 6th goal for Sachem tonight. As now we look ahead. Face-off is fought for in the neutral zone. Nobody has officially won it yet, and it looks like Sachem will have it, led by Collins. Collins to Atkins. Atkins will take it around his own net. 5:37 to go in the second period. Atkins now down the ice. He's got speed. Dangles through the defender, almost a tripping. Backhanded pass. Thought he had Hen, he didn't. As it's finally cleared by Connetquot as Fusa chases after it in his own O-zone. In the neutral zone, Fusa goes now. Battled for. And Atkins has it in his own defensive zone, bounces it into the neutral zone. Dumps it through, can't find his own stick, but eventually it's quickly won by Beltran. Can he get his second? Stick check's coming and a pad save. Rebound out in front for Collins, he shoots off the top post. What a job from Noah Martin. 4:55 to go. And a penalty coming. So opportunities await both sides. Sachem scores on the power play. So we've got 4:52 to go in this second period, as Haggerty, I believe, will be the one called for that penalty. As we look ahead, 4:52 and another power play coming for Sachem as Haggerty serves his time in the penalty box. We await to see what it was called on. So it'll bring us about to 2:52 coming the end of the power play. Obviously penalty again on Haggerty as an O-zone faceoff is won by the Braves. Zub with it. Zub up top to McCarthy. McCarthy chooses not to shoot it. Ushering through, so it was roughing on Haggerty. So that'll be a 2-minute minor. 10 seconds off the power play already. Connetquot needs a penalty kill, and that will certainly help them as they avoid the icing as well. So that alone kills off about 20 seconds. We'll see here. It got down the ice with 1:40. And Sachem gets it back with about 1:30. So about 10 to 15 seconds on that little brief stint down the ice as they'll do it again now. Orfanos with it. Orfanos loses it in transition though. As now Lovergene has it. Lovergene pass to Zub. Zub dangling through some defenders, working with it. Takes it wide, shot high. 4:08 to go in the second period. Orfanos bounces it off the boards to McCarthy. McCarthy down low, can't get it. Back and forth, Lovergene, can he get 16? Up in the air and through the slot, but eventually cleared by Orfanos. Down to Brace in the near corner, far corner, excuse me. 3:45 to go, up top. Shot through traffic, Ryan bounces off some defenders, but nowhere to go with that puck as it's sent back down. 45 seconds to go in this power play. Shot wide. Rattles through, Ryan can't get it. Rebound out in front for Brace, shoots and he scores! That's the 7th goal, this one coming from Edward Brace. The rebound in the slot, and he knocks it in. You look at that again. It's on the near side. Ryan has it. Ryan sends it through traffic, kind of grounds the puck before he gets there, and just somehow trickles beautifully to Brace's stick, who knocks it in for the score. Now he's 7-1 Sachem lead, who will now, I could safely say, be going to 7-0. 6-7 wins for those at home who find that meme funny. I don't know how, but apparently it is. And now Katsonis with it. Rattles off in front. And they lose it now. Down the ice they go, led by Rodriguez. Rodriguez is quick, ushering the puck down the ice. Cross-handed pass, Finnemore didn't see it coming. And a clear coming with 3:02 to go. Ref had his hands up, but blows it off anyways. Bustamante will now look to clear it. 2:54 to go in the second period. 2 minutes to wait for your final 5 plays from last week's top 10. Out in front for Rykos, shot wide. 2:45. The near side ushering Finnemore. Some checks coming. Fielding has it in the neutral zone. Fielding to Antonio. They haven't gotten Antonio going. Leading goal scorer with 10, but not on the night tonight. So he's looking to get going here. Sends a shot down to the post, can't get it. As now Rodriguez will look to clear it. Rodriguez to the near side. Fielding intercepts it. As 2:16 to go in this second period. They won't have it. Back and forth now. Katsonos with it in the slot. Katsonos, but stick checks coming from Ian and Bustamante, but it's recovered by Rykos. Rykos, backhanded pass, intercepted. Good job there from Ian, as now it's sent down low out in front, and no goal to score for Ayala. Off the post, 1:45 to go in this second period. Sent down low. Russo, Kylie Russo now with it. Kylie Russo loses the fielding. Fielding sent it through the slot. Quickly intercepted, and down the ice they go, led by Rodriguez. Rodriguez has a breakaway, one-on-one with the net. Decisions to be made, he shoots, and a chest save from Noah Martin. And it save rolls into the net. It hits off the chest of Noah Martin. He loses sight of it, and that's a goal for Patrick Rodriguez. That confused everyone here. It went silent for a second. Connetquot cheers, and then all of a sudden, kind of trickles in, and you see it just roll into the net. So unfortunate for Noah Martin, who had such a good stretch and goal. That's unfortunate for Connetquot, as now the lead is 8-1. As now Atkins has it off the face-off, the goal once again coming from Patrick Rodriguez for Sachem. 1:20 to go in this second period. Beltran with it now. Beltran takes it wide. Can he get the shot off? And he scores! Clark Beltran with his second of the night. And it's now a 9-1 Sachem lead. As just offensive flurries coming from Sachem. I couldn't even count how many goals we've had in this second period, but the lead is now 8. I believe we'll head to running clock here. As now it's won by Beltran once again. Can he get the hat trick? Takes it wide, and a good save from Martin, and it's eventually cleared. Good job in tandem, Martin and Haggerty on the clear, as now we just brush under a minute here in the second period. Beltran with it again. He wants the hat trick tonight. Will he get it? It's stationary in the offensive zone for Sachem. Atkins with it now. Bounces it off the board, sends it down low. It'll be behind the net with Donnelly with 35 seconds to go. Beltran with 33. Shot down low, and a glove save from Martin, and that'll stop the clock with 28 seconds to go in this second period. Remember, folks at home, final 5 plays here for the top 10 of last week. Stay tuned in the intermission. Collins with it. Loses the faceoff. Beltram takes it wide with 23 seconds. Beltram shot through the slot. No one to find with 20 seconds. Shot for Ryan with 17. Can't find it. Antonio clears it with 14. Rodriguez backs into his own zone with 10 seconds. Beltram at the near side with 8. Stick check from Katsonis with 5 seconds. Down low for Collins with 2. Through the slot, and the buzzer sounds. So that is it for this second period, and Sachem made sure they made a statement. 9-1 is the Sachem lead as we head to the top 5 plays.
Piano to Nasta. Nasta around light. Into the zone, Nasta. Another move. Stays with it. Nasta scores! Time!
The wheel. Fisher. Couldn't get around Resinello. And Resinello in with LaFada. Resinello shoots! He scores!
They'll go back for DiPietro. That's on to Loeb. Loeb over the line, nice move, lost the handle, it still worked out in front. They scored.
By Sherwood. Sherwood has it come off his stick. Spun by Crispin. Crispin to Karpowicz. Nice move. Karpowicz scores! Walter skating back to his solo. Gets the first pace centering pass. Saunders shut down by Rudloff. What a save!
And a fresh 15 is upon us for this third period here on the North Rinks. It's been all Sachem, but Connetquot remains persistent, putting pressure on Amarada, as now Zub will win it and send it down low, as Martin is the new netminder as he was in the second period. Had a really good showing in net, unfortunately on the rebound, but putting his body on the line. Zub on the far side, 30 seconds gone by in this third period. Zub behind the net, playing slow. Zub to the near side for Lovergene. Lovergene to Zub. Zub through the slot, no one to find. As now in transition they head, led quickly by Orfanos. Orfanos with speed, he's got a great stick. Trying to dangle through some defenders, can't find it. As now Zub regains it through the neutral zone. Only him, he sends a shot down low, and an easy glove save coming from Noah Martins, who elects to stop, or excuse me, we have running clock now in this third period, so it will continue, but line changes are still permitted for both sides as we see both sides taking clear advantage of it. Giving yourselves an opportunity to get some fresh skates on the ice. Put a push here for Connetquot. Claw your way back a little bit and keep that goal per game average up. Still at 5, so they haven't necessarily had that issue yet, as you kind of just look to continue some momentum on your side. You'll fall to 1-7, but you've got a chance, you know, your first 45 is not going to look like your last. It's something I've been reiterating on every broadcast since opening night. And it's something that is extremely true, as both teams will improve on their side, as now right coast backhanded shot through the slot, can't find it. That's the one thing that Sachem has capitalized on and done such a good job of is the rebounds. And now this is a little bit of a testament to the netminder in Amarado. He just doesn't let it bounce back out in front, which is kind of tarnished all these opportunities, as Atkins has a one-on-one now with the net. Shot, and he scores. What a shot there from Atkins on the breakaway. And now it's a 10-1 Sachem lead with 12:50 and counting in this third period. Good little sequence there, gets it on the breakaway. And Sachem extends the lead to 9. As now Jesse Atkins gets another goal on the night as we continue to run. Sent on the near side, rattles through. 12:25 to go in this third period. Back and forth we go. Burns loses it, but Rodriguez will have it for Sachem. Waves on it. Burns trying to pounce on it. He can't. Sent across. As now in transition they head, led by Fusa. Fusa with speed. Good forecheck, though, from Burns. And an offsides will be called. 12 minutes and counting to go in this third period. As we take a little bit of a look ahead for either side, Sachem will move to 7-0 and continue their first place run, as they'll go after this to face West Islip. Developmental gold, as West Islip having a good season themselves, 5-2. So that'll be a hefty game. As we look on the other side for Connetquot, who will fall assumingly to 1-7. They'll go and they'll play West Islip. The same West Islip team, I guess they're mirroring the schedule, I presume, but for a Connetquot team that is in mostly every one of these games that they're in, as the puck's sent down near the net, and it'll just be ushered near, they've been competitive. It has never been really an issue of they're getting thrown around here on the ice. They've played with this kind of confidence and perseverance that is needed in a squad, as now they have it. It's sent across their net. And then another offside's coming. 10:56 and counting to go. Like, if you look at it for Connetquot, it's been close. Like, no more than a 2 or 3 goal loss. You have the 6-5 win over Longwood, 8-3 loss to West Islip, and then a 6-2 loss, 6-3 loss, and a 7-5 loss. So it's just like these minute margins that I'm sure week to week we'll certainly see improve, as this Connetquot team is feisty. Katsonis, Rykos, Fielding, and Haggerty, just to name a few. Haggerty has been really good on defense in transition through the neutral zone. It's actually a penalty was called on Connetquot. I believe that is Nathan Burns. So 5-on-4 here with 10 minutes to go in this third period. Sachem, advantage Sachem once again, as Bustamante has it at the near point, far point, sent down low. Brace now has it through the slot, whiffs on it, and now an opportunity down the ice goes Connetquot. They can't get it. Beltram within the slot, dangling through the defenders, takes it wide, shot off the post. Rebounds it out in front, tries to shove it through the net. Can he do it? On his knees, and he won't. Good defense by Haggerty. As now across the ice we go. 9:40 to go in this third period. As it's just toyed with on the near corner. As they'll send it down the ice now. Beltram with a chance. Beltram out in front. And a save coming from Noah Martin, who has had a great night in the cage for Connetquot. Last time these two teams faced off, Sachem won 8-6. A much different matchup. I think the thing that kind of hurt Connetquot tonight was not being able to get Joel Antonio involved. 10 goals on the season. He's your go-to guy if you're down as a team. Get him the puck. He's been phenomenal. You've got great facilitators in Rykos and Katsonis who are really good down low and getting the puck towards the slot. It's just an unfortunate night, but Connetquot will continue to rise. As now Finnemore has it. Can't secure it. Finnemore, 8:32 to go in this third period, 14 seconds to go in this power play, and a good penalty kill from Connetquot, shot wide, coming from Atkins, as now Martin jumps on it, does not want any more. Rebounds out in front and opportunities for Sachem. Power play is now over. As now an ozone faceoff coming for Sachem. 5-on-5. We return 8 minutes and counting in the third period. Puck dropped. Fought for. and one by Connetquot. So they'll have it down the ice. Katsonos loses it though, as Finnemore has it. Finnemore stops short. Finnemore looking for something. Can't get it. Out in front. Bounces off the post shot from Finnemore. Can't find the net. 7:38 to go in this third period. It's now down the ice we go. Connetquot looking for something. Katsonos loses it quickly, and Zub regains it for the Braves. Quick stop from him. He's been a big stick on defense for Sachem as well, as now they'll dump it through the neutral zone, but it's intercepted by Konstantinos Katsonos. 7:11 to go in this third period. Clock winding down, ticking closer to a 7-0 Sachem team. Zub with it in the slot, sends it across, and Russo wasn't looking, more worried about getting off the ice. A little miscommunication, but nonetheless, they'll still have it in the neutral zone. As quick on the ice is Lovergene. Lovergene and Beltran both hat-trick chasing tonight, as who will get it? 6:43 to go in this third period. It is a 9-1 Sachem lead. Out in front, Finnemore, backhanded shot, and a good save from Martin. Really good sequence of events in the net for Martin, extending both back to the second period. He's played really well. As now, they'll have it around the net, try to ring it through. Can they do it? Rebound out in front, and a good clear. Really good job from Antonio. Shot back down low, and a swing and a miss from Finnemore. Finnemore back out in front. Shot near, and he'll pounce on it again. Noah Martin doing a good job with 6:08 and counting off in this running clock of making sure no rebounds get near the net and no opportunities are given. As now 5:50 and counting, and an ozone faceoff coming for Sachem. 9-1 is the lead. Rykos will look to win it for Connetquot, and he does. Sends it back to the near point by Rodriguez. Finds it, sends it down low, checked out in front by Lovergene, and eventually cleared by Haggerty. Rodriguez with it in the neutral zone. Haggerty, stick check. Rykos sends it down low, and now an opportunity. If they can get there, does Connetquot have? They can't. Rykos, though, regains it. Good defense from Rykos. Tries to send a shot, but good defense from Rodriguez in the slot. As now Lovergene with it. They've got a 2-on-2. Lovergene sent it to Ryan, but a good interception from Haggerty. Haggerty fighting for it in the neutral zone. Send it to Rykos. Rykos battling for it now. And it's pinned to the near boards. Sent back to the neutral zone between the skates of Rykos. He'll lose it. Quickly to Ryan. Ryan now has it. Ryan now sends it to the offensive zone. Fusa shot and a glove save as it trickles behind the net. Good job from Martin. Sent to the other side. Crossed the crease, and Martin pouncing on it, but can't stop it. 4:45 and counting to go in this third period. Pinned in at the near boards. Who will win it? Who will walk away? It looks like Haggerty. As now that's Cameron Haggerty. He'll send it around his own net, trying to clear it. He has the lane, just needs to get it through. Tries to build up some speed, and a big check coming in transition. As they collide, both Haggerty and Fusa. As now they'll send it back down the ice. 4:16 to go in this third period. Clock winding down. And a save again from Noah Martin. So a good job in this third period, and a little bit towards the end of the second period of Connetquot making sure. What kind of hurt them in the opening period was the rebounds. It was unlucky for Cowder. He had a few opportunities where Lovergene, just a shot was sent from a teammate. It ricochets off of Cowder's chest. He can't jump on it. Or he goes for the jump and is off balance, and Lovergene put it through. Just some unfortunate events. Nothing really drastic. As now a shot through traffic and a stick save. Good attempt there, though, from Orfano. So he'll send it back around the net. 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go. And another clear coming from Sachem. Antonio, the silent but an effective guy today, behind the net, toying with Russo. What will he do? He'll send it across the ice. Saucer pass now to Ramirez. As now they go down the ice quickly. Shot out in front. It ricochets, almost got into the net there. Would have been an own goal off McCarthy. As now, here we go. The final 3 minutes in this third period are upon us. Sachem with some offense here. Sachem can't capitalize. Fielding sends it down low. Fielding off McCarthy. Through traffic, and it's finally clear. That's what Sachem does so well. They kind of stack the guys in the box near the slot, and anything that's getting close is inevitably sent down the ice, either for an icing or a good clear. 2:43 and counting in this third period. Guys on the ice tripping. And a whistle is blown. So a neutral zone faceoff will be coming. And wholesale line changes, as I believe we'll have a penalty now on McCarthy. Interference, I believe, will be the call. Yes, it will. So 2 minutes on a power play. It will start right away. Running clock. Connetquot has an opportunity. Can they capitalize? Donnelly with instant pressure from Beltran. Skates around him. Good job from Donnelly. Donnelly now through traffic. Donnelly takes it wide. Sends it down low. Minute and 59 to go. Zub with it. Zub through traffic. Zub on the near side. And dumps it through the neutral zone. Good clear from Jackson Zub. Behind their net. 1:40 to go in this third period. Clock continues to tick away. Whistle is blown, but because the clock is running, we will get it down the ice as quick as possible to give Connetquot an opportunity in their offensive zone. 1 minute and 25 to go in this third period. Who wins the faceoff? It's got it up at the top point for Haggerty. Haggerty loses it. And now in transition they go. Can Beltran get the hat trick? Beltran one-on-one with the net. Beltran fakes it left, goes right, and a good save from Noah Martin. What a job. Take a look at that one. Good job from Noah Martin. He's got one of the better sticks on the other side for the Braves. He's got him one-on-one, stays relaxed in the net, follows his eyes with the puck, trails right and just scoops it up with his glove. What a save from Noah Martin. And the clock will continue to tick as we approach 47 seconds in this third period. Offensive zone faceoff is lost and won. Now from Connetquot. Reichos whiffs on the clear. He'll regain it though in the neutral zone. Reichos with 37 seconds. Reichos one-on-one. Great fake on Rodriguez. Reichos with the net. He shoots and a shot wide. Good sequence there though from Liam Reichos. Had some good fakes out on that Braves defense. Can't capitalize though. Reichos getting back quickly on defense. 22 seconds. Gesick with 20. As now though have it now. 12 seconds. Antonio with 10 seconds. Is now a clear comes quickly for Ryan with 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Last minute shot and a save. And there goes the buzzer. So from here on the North Rinks, Sachem goes to 7-0 and remains at the top of this developmental standings. As for Connetquot, a feisty matchup. They remain strong till the end. A little bit of a breakaway as they'll fall further down, but to 1-7. So that is it. 9-1 is the final. Sachem over Connetquot Sayville here on the North Rinks. Saying so long from the LI Sports Network.